Guys, in this video I am going to tell you the 16 symptoms of lack of persistence. In the last video I had told you about the factors affecting the persistence by which you can move on to develop the persistence. And now I will tell you that how you can assess yourself that whether you are lacking the persistence or not. Because before having to make effort about something, you must be clear about whether you are having something or not. So let's start the symptoms of lack of persistence by which you can assess yourself on this, because persistence is very important in every walk of life for gaining the success in long term. So the first symptom of lack of persistence is the failure to recognize what you exactly want. If you are not having a clear purpose or goal or a burning desire to get something, and you are not recognizing that what you exactly want, then you are not having the reason to do something. And when you are not having the reason, then you can't get the motivation because you don't have a motive also. After that, the second symptom of lack of persistence is the procrastination. So procrastination also comes by not having a clear reason, because if you are not having a strong reason, then you are also not clear that at what time you want to achieve that goal or that purpose. And if you are clear enough that how important it is for you to gain that goal, then you also will decide the deadline for it, in which you will work definitely to complete that goal in any way. So that should be done to remove the procrastination, that is having a deadline. The third symptom of lack of persistence is the lack of interest in gaining the specialized knowledge of something. After you start some work, you get to deep down that work, and that is very important for having progress in that work. If you are not interested in gaining more knowledge towards that work, then you will not make much progress in that, and that will demotivate you and you will tend to quit that work. That should not happen in any way, because that will destroy your persistence of doing that work. The fourth symptom of lack of persistence is the indecision. That is, you are satisfied with your life and you don't want to change the circumstances. Even if you are not satisfied, then also you are blaming others or you are blaming the circumstances, but you are not taking the responsibility and you don't believe that your decision can change the reality of your life. So you don't want to take the risk and take a decision for changing your life or for achieving a goal. So that is also a symptom of lack of persistence. The next symptom is habit of relying upon alibis. That is also lead to the indecision, because if you rely upon alibis, then you justify yourself that there is a reason because of which you are not taking a decision. So that is also something like shifting your responsibility. The next symptom of lack of persistence is the self-satisfaction. That also I have told you that if you are compromising with your life or you are just satisfied with your life, then you don't need any more to have in your life. Then why will you get inspired to do something? The sixth symptom of lack of persistence is the habit of blaming others, and that also comes related to the alibis, giving excuses to the circumstances or to the other persons for your failure. The next symptom of lack of persistence is the weakness of desire, and that comes from the wrong choice of desire, because if you are not choosing the right desire, then that will not inspire yourself enough to lead yourself to action. It is very necessary that you like the you must have a very great interest in your goal, even if you don't like the work which you are having to go towards that goal. Although the work liking is also important, but you may do some kind of works which you are not liking much for getting something which you like very much. So that is very important, to have a burning desire for something which you like so much that you are ready to do anything or to give anything for it. So that is one of the factors for the lack of persistence. The next symptom of lack of persistence is willingness to quit, and that is based upon the one of the 6 basic fears, and that is fear of criticism, fear of poverty, fear of ill health, fear of losing the love, fear of old age, or fear of death. So these 6 fears are within one's subconscious mind, and majority of people do not recognize it, and they also don't try to remove it because they are not recognizing it. So that is very important to analyze yourself in these fears and take responsibility yourself to remove these fears. The next symptom of lack of persistence is lack of organized planning. And organized planning is what? Your plan should be on a written form where you can analyze it. That should be done because only then your plan can be made better, and you can start now also that plan only when you will get it in written form. Because when your plan will be just in your mind, it flashes as an idea and it comes and go, and you get back to your routine life. You don't even realize that you had get somewhat planned, so you forget about that. So that should not happen for having the persistence to work upon your goal. The next symptom of lack of persistence is the habit of not relying upon the ideas. You should be aware of the ideas from your surroundings as from your own minds and get it on written form quickly, because that ideas come and go if you will not write on it. So that comes whether from the other person's mind, from your own mind, or from anywhere you get the knowledge. You should give attention to it and also proceed towards it, thinking about that, and make improvement in your plans accordingly. Then only you will make progress and be also motivated to persistently work on your plan. The next symptom of lack of persistence is habit of compromising with the poverty instead of aiming at riches. That is also related with compromising life or changing your life. There are only 2 options, whether you need to compromise or whether you need to take a decision to change your life. The next symptom of lack of persistence is the searching for shortcuts to riches. That is, you are not ready to give so much for the thing you get to expect in return for. There is no reality like something for nothing. You must be ready to give something in order to get something, and that you must realize before starting your plan or your idea, that you are ready to give in return something. So the last and but not the least symptom of lack of persistence is the fear of criticism, and that should have come the head of the list, because you mostly don't start the plan or work on your plan because you think that what people will do, say, or think about you, and you need to overcome this fear before starting your plan or working upon your plan. Although it is important for doing anything in your life, if you want to do anything great, you need to overcome this fear of criticism. So these were the symptoms of lack of persistence, and in a separate video I have also told you that how to develop persistence in simply 4 steps. You should see those video also. I have provided its link in the description, and I have also provided the link to my previous video, and that was about the factors which affect the persistence. You should see that video also. So that was all about the symptoms of lack of persistence from a very famous book, Think and Grow Rich, which is the best-selling book ever. If you want to have more ideas on such books, then you can click on the subscribe button below to subscribe my channel, and also you can click on the bell icon to get notification whenever I will upload my next video. You can also give me feedback for this video through your likes and comments. So meet you soon guys in my next video. Till then, take care and stay happy. Bye bye.